Danielle, Boots and Hearts, getting on that big old stage. How you feeling about it?
I feel good. I'm in a good spot. I can't wait to get out there. It's been years since I've done this, so it's really good to be back.
Look, you just came off your own tour this past spring or winter into spring. Coming off of that and then just doing a big festival kind of thing. Just confidence a little bit, like right there.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all there. That first headline tour is a rush for sure.
Yeah.
And then doing these big festivals, it's always so fun. And then you're sharing it with some friends in the industry and get to watch them play. So it's just one big party. It's super fun.
It is. And talk about that headlining tour because, it's a long time coming for you.
Yeah.
I know you've been doing this for a long time. We go back years and years and years. I'm not saying it like that. It's not old. But it's just like when you start and get kind of the accolades you get at the age of 16, is there added pressure to kind of get to where you're at now?
There definitely is pressure. It's been 10 years since I won The Voice, which is a long time. Like, I'm still young, but that's a lot of years to be in this industry. And then doing my first headline tour, there comes a lot of pressure, and just to keep going and try and keep going up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How do you distract the noise and kind of really just make sure that you're staying focused on doing you?
Oh, man. Just focusing on the music and trying to really, cancel out the outside noise, like you said, and just write and get in the studio and just do things that authentically you love. I feel like that really helps kind of keep the needle moving, and if it's authentically you, if it's something that you're super excited about, then it kind of pours into all the stuff you do, so people can get a sense of like, oh, she really is into this and loves it. So
what is authentically you now musically? Because I'll go back and I'll be like, I love Sway,
Right.
and then Runaways has just come out. And I'm like, I like Runaways. So like,
Yeah.
what is your sound and style now that you're kind of moving towards and you're comfortable with what you're doing?
yeah, this new era, I like to call,
Right.
Danielle, is a lot more, obviously, like, I'm a woman now, and I have a lot more things under my belt to talk about, sing about, and the music now is, I think, my favorite by far that I've ever done, and which makes me so excited. And I sing a lot of the new stuff in my set, so a lot of people will hear it tonight, and it's a really good, like, just sassy era, if you'd say so.
Well, you can see the excitement. It's oozing off of you right now, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Is it a different rush when you can finally write a song or even perform a song about love or breakups or anything that that you've experienced it now? It's coming from your life work.
Oh yeah, I try to be the artist that's very vulnerable and honest and talk about actual things that I've been through or know of my friends that have been through it. But it brings on a whole new energy when it is something that I have actually experienced, and then I sing it, and people can usually get a sense from how I perform it. So there's something really special in that. But most of my music, I'm like, yep. I've been there.
Well, that's why I want to talk about two separate songs, and because very differently, you got Special Place.
Yep.
Let's go, and then Runaways. They're very two polarizing kind of, situations. I'll talk about Special Place first.
Yeah, a Special Place is that Volume 10 attitude, and it's not really wanting to wish someone well, which is
An understatement.
yeah, right. And it can kind of go across the board, whether it's a relationship or that boss you like can't stand, or like that ex-friend, or whoever it may be. You're like, man, you did me wrong. There's a special place for you. So it's another one of those relatable songs for somebody that's like, you know what, like screw you a little bit.
No, I love that. You got to tell it like it is sometimes.
Right.
And then Runaways, you're bringing that back, and it's a little bit of like phone and something. Like, what's going on here? We're gonna get in your business today.
I know, right? But yeah, Runaways is the total opposite. It's wanting to literally run away with somebody because you're just falling hard and love them or have a huge crush or whatever it may be. But there's been some situationships there.
I love that you say situationship because that literally is my life.
Yeah, same.
To situationships.
Hey, to
We're going to have a drink to that a
situationships.
little bit later on.
Yep.
Coming up in the fall, Jordan Davis, who was on Breakfast Television a little while ago, such a good dude. You guys are teaming up?
Oh, I mean, maybe.
Is there a tour happening? We can't talk about that?
Oh yeah, we can.
tour.
We can.
Okay.
We can.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
Start in September actually. So.
Wait, did I just Never mind. No. Okay.
No.
No, I didn't make anything awkward there.
No.
Okay. No, because we were talking about that. That's not what I was saying. Like,
no,
okay.
not at all. No, I'm really pumped about that actually.
Yeah.
So,
We love Jordan. Like, again, he was on our show. He performed and everything. Such a good dude. And so you'll be going on that tour with him, right?
Yes, September 7th. We start that tour, and him and that camp are probably one of my favorite people to tour with. That him, the camp, the band, everybody is so much fun, and my camp loves them, and so we're really excited to be back out.
I was saying to pretty much everyone I've interviewed this weekend, the more and more I speak to country artists over the years, I'm like, man, it's such a family. Like, everybody seems to help everybody else out. Is that kind of been the experience for you as well?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I always talk about how much country music is a family, and it, not other genres are like that. And so feel very blessed to be in a genre that is like that, and everybody's supporting each other, and a lot of the time it is very genuine, and I love it. Yeah.
Love that. Okay, so what's the last album? Was that 2017? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this next one, The New Era.
The New Era.
So what can we look forward to for the new era?
Just really exciting music. I'm sitting on, I think, about 25 songs right now, and a lot of people have already heard a lot of it. But I'm sitting on a lot of songs, new music, crossing my fingers for the new album. That's my goal. Tour, just a lot of exciting stuff happening.
Do you use social media to test all that stuff out? Like, is that the nice little grounds to see what people are feeling?
Oh yeah, for sure. I've 2 songs now, and I kind of recently started doing that. I posted like a snippet of the verse chorus of the demo, just to be like, hey, like, what do y'all think? And then I would perform it on my headline tour or a live show, and I mean, seeing people already know it just because they went to my Instagram, listened to that little clip and learned it, that showed me a lot. So it is cool to like test the waters that way, and there's so many things now that you can just test it out now. And I'm like, there's so many social media stuff. I'm like, I mean, it's great. It's amazing. So
final thing, I would take it back to winning The Voice and going back to when you're much younger, and then kind of growing up in that spotlight. For those of us that didn't have any talent, especially when we were younger and still don't, what's that like, and what is just having those eyeballs on you like all the time?
Yeah.
Especially with social media.
Yeah. It's, it is a lot. And speaking of pressures that comes with it, I mean, there is a lot. And especially, I was 16 years old. Now I'm 27. These are like fragile years. I mean, every year, everybody's growing, everybody's learning something. But those are like, you're transforming into a woman, and like, I had to do it in front of everybody. And so, I mean, there's a lot that comes with it, but I mean, I've learned more than I could have ever imagined in this life, and the journey that I've been on, it's incredible. So I'm very thankful.
I think that's great advice for any young artists that are kind of feeling that as well.
Yeah, it's chaotic, but it's really good. It's really amazing experiences, and you get through it. So
You do. Well, you've been crushing it. The music has been great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Congrats on everything.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.